For most workplace professionals, the days of printing multiple copies, stuffing envelopes, and paying for a large mailing are long gone. To get one message to multiple recipients quickly, we have email. But thanks to the Reply All feature, this low-cost phenomenon can turn out to have a high cost after all. Spending time in email makes up half of the average business professional's day. That percentage could probably receive a helpful cut if more personnel showed more restraint with the Reply All feature. If you take that time saved and multiply it by the average hourly wage, I wonder how much money we could be saving by using Reply All more conservatively. It is often true that the use of Reply All can increase productivity and can keep information from slipping through the cracks. Discerning when to use Reply All can be a valuable skill. Consider this situation. You and Dan are a part of a committee. The object of the most recent committee meeting was to develop and articulate 3 core values. But Dan missed this meeting and has now emailed all the committee members, including you, to ask whether any of you would send him a list of those 3 core values. Now, should you reply all or just reply? I recommend that you reply all when you send Dan the list. Doing so shows the other committee members that since you have fulfilled Dan's request, they don't need to act on his email. Now, if you don't have that list to send to Dan, I recommend that you not reply all just to say that you don't have that list. In fact, in this case, maybe you shouldn't even email Dan, who may be thinking, well, thank you, but I'm not interested in hearing from those who don't have the list. I'm interested in hearing from someone who does. Consider another situation. Rhonda, a teacher of business communication at a local college, is preparing a lesson on email etiquette. Now, she emails 20 local business people, including you, asking for your top 3 email pet peeves. Should you reply all or just reply? For this situation, just reply. Do not reply all. Only Rhonda asked for that information. As insightful as your response may be, the other 19 may not care what your email pet peeves are. I suppose that if you do reply all, you may end up as the top pet peeve on all the other lists. Maybe Rhonda is partly to blame for any reply all abuse. After all, by loading up the to field or the carbon copy field with email addresses, she made it very easy and perhaps very tempting for her recipients to spam the whole group. If you are in a Rhonda-like situation, what can you do to prevent reply all abuse? One possibility is to ask your recipients to respond only to you instead of to everyone. An even better approach, perhaps, is for you to blind copy your recipients so that it's impossible for them to reply all. Since blind copy disables everyone from seeing the addresses of the others, none of them can reply all. Now, if you believe it necessary for each recipient to know that your message is sent to more than just him or her, say so at the beginning. For example, start out your message with, I am sending this email to those receiving software training. Or perhaps just write software trainees as the greeting to show that your message is going to the whole group. You may have already watched my tutorials on writing email that prompts action. By using Reply All with restraint, you can maintain a reputation of sending meaningful messages and continue the practice of writing email that prompts action.